family, welcome back to our channel. And today we're going to be showing you guys how we give our baby Kai a very soothing bath. So first things first, you want to adjust the temperature in your home. You want to make sure that your house is very nice and cozy. It's so important that we always have everything right beside us so we won't have to walk away from the baby and go grab anything extra. It's always great to be prepared beforehand. Now family, I would highly recommend that you guys invest into these waterproof mats if you just so happen to make a small little spill. Now as you are preparing your baby's water, make sure you burp and feed them before you put the water into their tub, and make sure that the water is very nice and warm. Now I like to do the old-fashioned thing where I use my elbow to check to make sure it is not hot to their little skin. Now that you just put your water in your tub, it's now time to undress your baby. Now, it's super important that we take our time. You can easily scratch your baby. Like, I have nails, so I have to watch myself when I take off my baby's clothes. So I go very slow and I take my time. And he enjoys every minute of it, as you can see. And another thing, I love to talk to him. I love to make sure that he's in a great, happy, cheerful mood. And also, I would like to add that you guys should play music for them. That'll help them relax even more. You want to always make sure that your baby is in the best mood. Now, something to help them be a bit more soothing. You can swaddle your baby up. Now, I don't have to swaddle him as tight as I used to when he was first born, but now that he's 3 months, he's strong, okay? He likes to disrespect my swaddle, so he'll just burst out of them. But for him to just feel that blanket around him, it makes him feel very comfortable. So if you're first starting out with a newborn and your baby's cord has already fallen off and is healed, you can start wrapping your baby up. Don't swallow them all the way, but just make them feel nice and cozy. Now gently place your baby into the water. Just let them sit there and chill for just a little second so that they can get used to the temperature and just get used to feeling wet. Now what I like to do, I like to get the washcloth and sprinkle a little water on his belly so that he can feel the water and so that he could get used to just being in a different little setting for this moment. Now guys, first you want to start off by cleaning your baby's face first. You're going to go very slow and very gentle, and make sure you clean behind their ears also. Now I like to use my hands first to clean underneath his neck because he's a really juicy baby with lots of rolls, and a lot of times he'll get lint stuck under there or milk will get stuck under there, and it turns into these little balls. So I like to do that to make sure I clean underneath his neck very good. Now we're going to move on to cleaning his hands. Now, you guys know this now. Babies always keep their hands in a very tight fist. So what I like to do is I will stick a finger in between his fist and kind of open his hands up like that. And I will wipe each finger one by one. Because if a baby has on mittens or their hands are closed all the time, their hands can stink. It can smell really bad. And I like to do the same thing with the toes. I will clean his toes one by one because lint from the socks will get stuck in between his toes. You will find dirt in places where you just wouldn't think dirt would be, especially in babies that are, you know, a bit juicier and with lots of rolls. So you want to make sure that you clean in between those rolls very well, pull it apart, and gently wipe very well. Now, if you guys have a girl, it is super important to clean her from front to back. And then if you have a male, you can pull down his foreskin and wipe around his penis because it's very common for lint and stuff to get stuck there. Now it's time to clean the baby's back. Now, when you pull your baby forward, you want to make sure that you have a great grip. You want to make sure that you're not pulling them too tight or pulling them too loose. You want to make sure that your grip is very, very good so that you can clean her back and clean her bottom very last. Now it's time to wash the baby's hair. Now, it's super important to use just a small drop of shampoo, and I like to use this little brush for credit cap, and this brush really helps to comb out those little knots that get in his curly hair sometimes. And some of you guys can use the comb, but I like this brush because it's firm. When it's time to rinse out the shampoo, you can easily use a cup or something like that, but I just cup the water up inside my hand and I rinse the shampoo out of his hair. Now it's time to get your baby out of the tub. I like to make sure that I grip my towel underneath my chin and I gently pull him up. I don't pull him by one arm. I have a grip underneath with my hands and I pick him up very, very, very slowly. But I make sure that that grip is there and I make sure that it's strong. Do not grab your baby by one arm, one leg, both arms, because it's not good for the little bones right now. So once I grip him up, I just wrap him up in his towel and I lay him down on the side so he can start to get dressed. For now, to moisturize his skin, I like to use this shea butter. I will drop it down in the link below. But my whole family, we use this shea butter and it helps with eczema and dry skin. It makes the skin feel really nice and moisturized. And of course, he looks very shiny afterwards. Now, what I like to do is double check underneath his neck because there have been times where I have missed spots that are like tucked underneath his rolls. So I like to just triple check under there. And now you guys have a nice, clean little 3-month-old baby. Now guys, I really do hope that this video was very helpful to you. Don't forget, make sure to use music, take your time, talk to your baby so that they can fall in love with bath time. It is super important to just set these things up now so that once they get older, they'll love it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to our channel and ring that bell down below for more videos. Thanks for watching.